Finnegan says he is happier and healthier since he started running with Back on My Feet 6 months ago. His life had spiraled out of control because of drug and alcohol addiction that began when he was 16. His substance abuse cost him his marriage, and he's not been able to hold a job during the past several years.
I think I'll never stop thinking about the drugs, but I just know that I can't go back to that, and that's not what I want. I have 2 kids out there, so I haven't been in their life, and I want to be involved in their life.
The 33-year-old is now living in a homeless shelter called Clean and Sober Streets that offers drug and alcohol rehabilitation programs. Finnegan joins others from the shelter, along with Back on My Feet staff and volunteers, for early morning runs several times each week. He says running with Back on My Feet is helping him get his life back on track.
And the people that work for Back on My Feet are very supportive and treat us all like family.
Frances Thunder, a Back on My Feet volunteer, says no one runs alone.
There's always somebody running with you to talk over what's going on in your day, in your week, what your struggles are.
Gretchen Gates, program director for Back on My Feet in Washington, says running gives the homeless a sense of accomplishment.
You come to the circle in the morning and you're greeted with a hug and a smile, and that's the biggest thing that we can give people.
Dina Cooper hopes running with Back on My Feet will help her overcome a drug habit. She made a good living, she says, until drug addiction took over her life. She briefly sought help at Clean and Sober Streets last year, but left to go back to a life that almost destroyed her.
I felt real alone and real lonely, and I went back to my comfort zone, and my comfort zone was my friends that got high, and that's what I ended up doing.
Cooper hopes this time will be different and says running helps her release her stress.
I feel really good about running, and I love Back on My Feet, and I have a fellowship of men and women who want me to get better.
Cooper is grateful for the help she is getting and would like to begin a new career helping other women who have hit bottom.
When I leave here, I'm going to be sure that I'm ready and I'm capable of going back out there and dealing with society.
Finnegan says he's determined to stay away from drugs and alcohol and follow his dreams.
That's my goal, to get a job and to get my own place.
Thanks to Clean and Sober Streets and Back on My Feet, he sees a better life at the end of his struggle. Deborah Block, VOA News, Washington.